Cool.
And I was like, I don't know when the next chance I'd ever get to play like a retro Pokemon format is.
The opportunities are few and far between.
Yeah, I was like, I am intrigued.
There's a reason why there's one guy who drives down here regularly from like Massachusetts.
Yeah.
He comes to play occasionally. I think there's someone in the Discord in California. Shout out to that person. I was really excited about watching this, but yes. I got lucky because I used to collect a lot of older cards when I was growing up, and he offered the opportunity to make some of them playable. I almost got one of them.
Well, it's cool because it's like it seems like there's like a new meta that can take some time to figure out, and the games don't. The games have enough time to like let a lot of strategies and things play out.
Exactly.
I'm sure there is some like steamrolly things that can happen, but I was looking at it as like
they try to keep those under
compared to modern standard. I was like, I played an X and Y because I picked up a Shaman EX with my prize from yesterday. Because in that era, like you're drawing 30 cards and going ham on 30.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
You need a 6.
6.
You got it.
7. Okay, I'll go first. Do we prize after?
You prize after all mulligans have resolved. Yeah.
These are pretty cool.
All right.
Like a straight tool over.
So we've got the Professor Oak mulligan.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, actually. This is a good example. So I have a basic in my hand, but I'm going to choose to mulligan because the rest of it is kind of...
Also do that because I were trapped in this
Yep.
hand, right?
Yep.
I don't know if anywhere to go.
Yeah, you don't want that hand. Mine was especially slow, but I could eventually get there. Yours doesn't have any, like, no trainers, no cleffers. You're not getting your evolutions out soon. But, I was going to say before, I was never around for like old card games like Magic or Pokemon in the early days before the internet, back when the meta truly was.
That's what's interesting.
Yeah,
where like a local meta can develop and like someone can come up with something.
Nowadays, with most modern games, things are just solved in a heartbeat. Exactly, just because the internet has so much access to everything.
Yeah, well, you put like
this format is that it's very. Again, I wasn't around for those old formats, but this is what I think those used to feel like. It's a lot things are a lot less correct versus incorrect. There's a lot more room for brewing and whatnot. There are obvious like best cards and best cores to put in decks, but
but you can catch people off guard and stuff, right?
Exactly.
And that was the main thing that interested me. Is like, oh wow, I'd actually be able to like meaningfully brew. Because like I would brew weird stuff in Hearthstone, but it would never like.
Yeah,
it would never last.
I used to play Hearthstone. That was a fun time. Until it wasn't.
So I can't. Okay, I don't.
If you have a basic, you can't mulligan.
But that's fine because I don't go that here. So then I'm playing.
I almost messed up. See.
So then I'm playing first, which means I really need to put the active, right? Because
then we each draw one, and then we can. So, Eric, after mulligans, we draw cards, then we place, then we prize? Or then we prize, then we place?
I think you do
So as soon as you announce your keeper,
yes,
you must place your
we
active.
place that, but if I draw another basic off of the
Mulligans are
mulligans...
performed, the numbers are logged. Once both players have a set pool, draw your extra cards, place your benches, then prizes, and then begin.
Cool. I don't think it actually matters, like for game mechanics or anything.
It's interesting that if we both mulligan, we both draw, and we don't just cancel that out. But
that is interesting. I don't know if it would impact much if they did cancel out. But
it just could run into some funny scenarios if both players play like 4 basic Pokemon and well, whatever. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
So I think we're good to go. Good luck.
Might help you, might hurt you. Except for
Okay.
Misty'S Golduck.
Okay. Alright. I'll bench you two. Oh god, there's so many lines here. Okay.
Yes. Especially if you have the right trainers.
I'm gonna guess the best course of action. I'm gonna DC. I'm gonna computer search. Discarding.
After the first cut of the game, I guess I have to choose.
So many options
I'm not
in this
worried
format.
about
That's the thing, is that
I'm gonna discard Goldberry and
the accelerants and enablers are insane in this format, but then the payoffs, the actual Pokemon themselves, tend to be underwhelming, which balances itself out.
Exactly.
In a sense.
Okay, I'm gonna. That's my way out there.
I haven't seen how many of my freaking.
But yeah, you were talking about brews. That was the second deck that I built was a brew for the time. It didn't exist previously. It was just I wanted to play Poliwhirl. That was the only thing.
Good.
And then it wound up being super playable. It turns out that Skybridge Politoed is kind of broken in this format.
All right, I'll play Pokemon Fan Club.
You got it.
I'm gonna get Abra, and I'm gonna get Cleffa.
Yeah.
Those go right onto the bench.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Just don't forget to shuffle after the fact.
Yeah.
Scrunch?
I
It's either scrunch or you like retreat to Cleffa just to.
I'm gonna scrunch. So I have to flip twice, right? And evens his heads. Okay. All right. So the
So
attack
you-
goes through, but scrunch doesn't do anything. Okay.
Yeah.
You go.
Alright, I don't think I'm doing much this turn. Just gonna slap a fire on Cleffa. Put a strength charm on one of my somethings.
You mind if I read one of your Misty Golducks?
Yeah, go for it. It's.
I
I
know
flipped
of
3
this card.
coins. I'm gonna eke after the fact, but then it's your turn. So I flip 3 coins. On one heads, I draw a card. This is for the audience over there. If I get 1 heads, I draw a card. If I get 2 heads, it deals 20 damage to your active. And if I get 3 heads, I get to copy one of your defending Pokemon's attacks
That's
without paying
hilarious.
energy costs. Yes.
Hilarious.
It's better than you'd think it would be, but not as good as you'd hope it would
Yeah,
be.
I've heard like it actually has a presence in the game, but it's like
Nope, it doesn't.
it does it.
There,
Is there a
there's,
different
there's,
Psyduck
there's a
that does?
different Psyduck. It's not one of the Misty's ones, and that one is actually banned.
Okay, I was like, I remember reading about a Psyduck in this format.
Yes.
I suppose it's not that one.
That's the one. Well, there's a Psyduck. The one you're thinking of. You pay a Psychic to make it so your opponent can't play trainer cards on their turn.
That's
which,
it,
if
yeah.
you're on the play, is very oppressive in this
Okay.
format.
My go?
Yep. It's your turn after that.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try it.
I think this has to.
Yep.
I'm gonna gust of wind. I'm gonna gust. It's like I don't even know. I'm gonna gust in your.
Eevee has a free retreat.
Yeah, I was thinking Eevee. I'm gonna do the Psyduck because of that free retreat. Right. Okay, and then I'm gonna oak.
I think that gives you disqualifier and a card draw for
Didn't want to discard that, but I can't just sit here. I need to start doing something. And that something will be I'll do another DC on Chansey here. Bench another Chansey.
It's 4.
I will double edge to knock out your side.
Cool. And Chansey itself takes 80 damage.
Yeah, just gonna go all the way up there. Alright, then I'll press. You're gonna.
I'm gonna gust that here.
Look at my bench.
Oh.
I'll strike something 20 and switch.
Oh.
I'll put a fire on my other side.
I would take
Traveling salesman.
I'm looking at your deck, man. I'm like, what types is he playing?
Yeah, Yes, I'm playing types. Gotta want.
It's like
There's nothing out of the ordinary.
I know
here,
there's a game
swear.
plan happening here, but I'm like, I can't. I don't know what I'm
just gonna
supposed to
eat
expect.
again, and then it's your turn. So
I'm looking, it's like, what is he building towards? Okay, I'll draw her turn. Oh god, more decisions. Okay.
I'll do it on
Okay.
I'll do another one for another.
For cards, like big cardboard ones.
Okay. I'm gonna item finder, discarding.
Yeah, so we call it a 1K.
Yep.
This is one of those?
Hey Travis, are there any paper towels?
Alpha and
Yeah, here, just take a couple.
warp energy, and I'm gonna get Goldberry back to my hand, and I'll attach Goldberry to Chansey.
Yep.
Cards good.
Full grip.
Full grip because you just eat. Right?
So there are.
I will
So you
play.
get a dice, a promo card, and you get 6 draft.
Yeah, I'll play Oak. Draw some.
Discarded town volunteers and what else?
6. Yeah, I'll show you.
I'm guessing
Town
there's a shaman in
Volunteers,
there
Desert
somewhere.
Shaman,
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah,
Mime.
yeah. Mr. Mime.
Yeah. Okay. And I have an energy attached this turn, yeah, right?
Nope, not yet.
Okay. Put metal energy here.
Hey, folks, doing? Good, how are you doing?
I'm gonna scunch.
You got a scunch.
And I'll roll for it.
Dark Crowbound.
You got
And
it.
then I'll roll again.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't deal damage to Chansey next turn, but everything else goes through pretty
Yeah.
much.
And then I'm gonna do the Goldberry
Yep.
to go down to 40 damage on Chansey.
Makes sense.
There. 20
There you go.
get out. And I'll tap.
So I've,
Okay, I know what I was supposed to do last turn.
I'll worry. She'll be able to do it next turn.
Yeah.
And I'll play Misty'S Golduck. That
Okay.
triggers Evie, who gets to evolve from the deck, pretty much.
Can I read your Golduck?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's on any energy attached? It's not
Whenever
attached to
anything
EV?
evolves, I get to search my deck for an evolution and put it on Eevee.
Oh, I thought it was one of
Yeah,
those.
has to be on.
There used to be one that where you'd put an energy on Eevee and it would evolve into whatever the energy was. Super removal. Interesting. And then can I read Espeon?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. And Espeon's got
No, they're very much made to like that. So what way it truly works is you hand these out each person.
How does Psychic Energy on Misty'S Golduck?
Oh my god, what am I playing?
Bring it up.
Oh my goodness.
Spoiler alert, this is the first time the deck has been played. It's very much like
It
an
is.
alpha test.
It is a lot to
But I'm going to bring Misty'S Golduck up front and flip to super removal. For the audience, I flip a coin, and on the heads, I get to essentially play energy removal on each of his Pokemon. I get to remove, on each of yours. I get to remove an energy card from each of your Pokemon that has one.
Okay, you do that.
Heads. So I'll remove the metal from your benched Chansey and the DCE from your active Chansey.
Could have just dealt damage.
Absolutely.
Damn, okay. Alright, my go?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the Pokemon that's coming in.
There's so much to process. Okay.
So, Jesse, I think you were onto something. This deck needs focus band.
So you got how much energy? You got two energy and a strength stars. You got one energy on Cleffa. Alright. This
Where's the third DCE?
Oh no. Okay, wait, no. This is a good play.
So that's the Illuminator Control.
Get me worried now.
8 taps. Some other dice. I also do have the Goose Cats. Not too many, but
Okay.
I'll attack
I
you.
will admit this is probably not optimal, but I don't understand this deck super well yet. I'm going to attach the second DCE, and I'm going to
Trade?
trade us out here.
Sure.
Because you instilled fear into my mind with that Golduck.
I'm happy.
So we both prize, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm going to put in Quaffa.
Cool.
Here we go. Okay.
Draw.
I'll do
Player to my bench. Get the second Golduck up and running. And Fisherman.
Can I read?
Yeah, sure. I can return up to 4 basics from my graveyard, my discard pile in my hand.
Okay. And this is like a different printing of the card.
Yes. I have
This
the
is
original.
Diamond Pearl.
Heart Soul Silver.
Put
I
it
think.
into-
But yeah, it's Gen 4.
Oh, wow.
It's functionally identical.
Yeah.
Just my E-Raider version is inside of the Polytoad deck because it actually has a picture of a Polytoad on it.
Discard pile for 4 energy back to hand. Okay, I remember this stuff. Okay, cool.
Okay, what do I do then? Nothing. Put a psychic energy on SBL now. Then flip to shuffle, and then it's your turn.
Draw. This will do.
Alright.
Okay.
No, not even express resistant. So I just do nothing.
Oh. Never read that before.
I'm gonna computer search. Discard.
I'll swap to Fortress. I'll attack for 20.
Oh,
is
no,
it-
oh,
or-
no. It's funny because
Discarding.
Resist again?
Yeah.
Dang, 4.
Oh, those die.
Energy.
Yeah. Yeah,
Abra.
you got it. I don't
I'm
even
gonna
like
computer
like
search
this.
for.
I can, on 2 heads, deal 10 damage. I have no
Pokemon
way to set up
breeder.
this Cleffa, and even if I did, it would be pretty pathetic.
This is crazy. I didn't.
And then using the
So-
Pokemon breeder
so
to
in
get
other words,
damage
all
from
the
Alakazam.
turns I took off
Cool.
on that,
That's
tear
gonna
it down.
trigger my EV.
Because anything evolves.
Anything evolves.
Wow.
Okay.
Boost the whole
Yep.
game.
It was a play mistake on my part because I attached a
Follow
rainbow
me to
to the
this
object
one.
when I should have put it there.
I'll ask what that does in a second.
Sure thing. I don't think it's going to do much for a while, but it might.
I think
roll
like
later.
if
I'm
I
gonna retreat
came in
Cleffa.
with this all,
And
then
put in
Erica's
Mewtwo.
is your
Yeah.
backup
I'll
plan
attach a
against
Psychic.
that's the line.
And
Erica's is the
I
only
will
deck.
attempt to energy absorption. So I roll over Cleffa.
Times. That was
Yeah.
So
frustrating.
then
Yeah.
I'll attach.
Any 2 energy.
That's like, so that's that level. Then the level of like, I have to just be okay dealing 20 and letting him get another turn to develop here, like with this guy.
Yeah.
It's like, I had to take that route.
Downside with that is like this is water resistant. So like even if you broke
I'm
it up,
gonna do a Psychic.
don't take anything.
Yeah.
I'll put a DC.
That's the weakness and resistance line for this is very intricate. I don't know. I think the way it played out was I had no part of it. I somehow built out of that.
Play a computer search, discarding a Cleffa and a Flareon.
Getting 3 prizes and 2 prizes it doesn't say.
Yep.
Did you ever play
I'll
the
look up
Hotbed
what the
Battle
Vaporeon
PHP?
does. What's
Yeah,
the name of the card?
It's just Vaporeon. It's from Skyridge.
Okay, so it's Richard.
2 colorless to deal 10 and put your active Pokemon to sleep. And then it's a water and
chose this one because I
DCE
can
to
use it
deal
to
40
draw
guaranteed And I flip a coin on heads. I can move one of the energies on your active to one of the things on your bench.
You really just don't like me having control over my energy cards in this
I think this would be
Just you wait.
Whenever you attempt to roll it, your hand or jump special damage. Okay, so it's like whatever.
basically knowing that like the stat block with
A
the
sweep
no
is
retreat
you
gonna
flip a
be
coin between turns to wake up.
I mean,
Yep.
that block
Okay.
really exists here. Search for a hop move. So that's
So
pseudo
threatened.
card advantage. I can like
Where energies
You're not allowed to have things with energy on there.
apparently not.
Speak let super energy removal isn't legal in this format.
I certainly am.
I would for
Smaller.
I'm gonna gust of wind your
and then to be honest, like if you're really pushing rainbow energy after way,
Put an energy onto Misty's Golduck, and then eek again.
Alright.
I promise this deck does more than just eek.
I'm willing to believe you, but
Yeah, I think
we'll wait and see, I guess. Alright, my
credit
guy.
today. So I guess next week.
we're paying, Travis, we're playing out by round win. You can get $8.
I have 0 wins right now.
You can. It's by round win, so like if you win round 3, you get $8.
Eric, are you bullying people with Steelix?
Yes, that game was very.
Alex,
Alright.
here with the Pokemon too, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Alright, I'm gonna attach
If I'm free again in a moment, I'd like to play
Battle
again.
Energy to Chansey.
Yeah.
How dare you?
At risk of that getting stripped eventually. I was like, I'm realizing I'm not very safe. I'm gonna item find and discarding Pokemon Center and Mr. Mine. And then I'm gonna.
I want to see the play.
That's a classic move right there.
Yeah. It's my makeshift better versus Seeker. Okay.
So I think we'll just do 30. For the.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I forget that.
I was gonna call you yesterday, but then he spoke to you. He said he'd
Yes,
be
I was
coming
gonna call
by.
you yesterday, but then it started out more.
Different camera views and stuff that I could
This is all you.
Gotta get
also
everything.
mute it.
You should get a drone and, get different angles.
Action shots. So the energy attached from hand, the drone just follows the hand.
Alright, I'll pass turn.
We got him, boys.
The way we do this is we
Alright,
training with us before.
I'm gonna play Cerulean City Gym. It reduces the retreat cost of all my Misties. So, for the as far as this deck is concerned, all my Psyducks and Golduck have free retreats.
Okay, got it.
Fire Energy, not Golduck. Flip for the super removal attack again.
God, because now that Alakazam's
It's Tails, so you're free. You get off scot free, and it's your turn.
I have a feeling I'm learning the true cost of Professor Oaking too much.
If you get rid of too many of your necessary cards from
Yeah.
the late game, then it can be rough.
That's what I'm currently grappling with.
Basically evaluating any kind of seal stuff. Is it still in print?
I'm gonna attach Psychic to Chansey.
I think I'm
I'm gonna Gust of Wind your Mewtwo into the active.
Mewtwo's gusted.
I see
That so
And then I'm gonna play Desert Shaman.
that one,
Both
yes,
Death
the
Shuffle,
one that we
and
play
then
with
I can draw
from
four.
Expedition
Sure thing.
is from attacks.
Not super crazy on those. I think the Brilliant Stars ETB.
So I think it is this one.
And then I probably have one or two up here.
Yeah,
but,
Ninja Knight.
Yeah,
not a lot of people are trading in the new games, so I'll say
that's
that.
why you can't like attach rainbow energy and
Just those
reduce the
two.
damage by 10.
I'll punch Abra. Into hand. And I'll pass turn.
Alright, so I drew into the same hand pretty much. I guess this is I'll attach a DCE, retreat Mewtwo back to Golduck.
Right.
Then flip for super energy removal.
Yes, you will.
Tails, your go.
Okay. Draw.
Well, let's have to have the
Evolve Kadabra.
What would you, how would you name your deck again this week?
Bat Fort.
Fat. Jesse, what are you doing?
Jump up scale.
That'll do 30 either way, right?
What's one to each? When you start flipping heads on these energy rules, I'm so out of luck.
I like the naming.
With this Alakazam trap active. But if I start building up energy to retreat Alakazam and you flip heads, then I'm equally...
That's why that deck usually plays Warband.
And once the fortress
Yeah,
is
it's the
online,
Yes.
scale free card right there.
it puts in
Which
serious
I'm thinking I might...
Started.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That ain't good.
I think it's gonna be you and Eric.
Oh, yeah? Oh, God. Steelix, I don't know.
I'm gonna
So that's
attach
like
a psychic
anything with like
energy to
100 more
Chansey.
HP, I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
pass
that's
turn.
just really rough against.
Bats.
Touch
I mean, the main
water
thing is
to Espeon.
I'm almost trying to mad because it's such a unique way to lose that I'm like...
You just lose all your energies.
I'm like...
Yeah.
I'll try it. I'll flip a coin.
That's the hope.
Yeah.
That's what I was hoping would,
That's a heads.
Okay.
I'll remove the metal from Chansey and one of the psychics from you two.
One thing we did pay attention to.
And then it's your turn.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I didn't think of that.
There it is.
Top deck the warp energy. Completely undeserved. And then I'll put Mewtwo into the active here.
Yep.
And
Actually, I
then
ordered 2 more.
I'm gonna energy absorption. So put some Mewtwo. I'll give him
I don't see
a psychic.
because I expected this to like not go very well.
And I'll give him
I'll be like, alright, what am I actually doing with Fortress?
Is it Crobat or Dark Crobat?
It's a lot of energy.
It doesn't need all of it, but he's got it. I'll pass turn. Oh, 2
Oh yeah, I think I had some of those originally,
Yeah.
but
Could be like
Alright,
Crobat number 5.
Golduck has a free
Yeah,
retreat
that's,
cost anyways, so we'll bring him back here.
It all depends on how you're
Then use Espeon's ability to bounce his fire back to my hand.
yeah, at least one
Attach
would
the
be
fire
good,
to
'cause
Espeon.
then it's like sometimes you have like
And then I'll play
one of those hands I
Miracle
usually have,
Sphere
like, 2 Crobats
Beta
in my opening hand,
attached to
second
it.
hand.
All you need to know right now is that this is an attack that deals 40 base damage, and Mewtwo is weak to
I'm gonna need
psychic.
to get the gold
Yes.
too, so.
Yeah, Dark Crobat, being able to search that too. I forgot that that's dark.
Did you want the foil on?
So all of this text doesn't matter because he's getting
He's
knocked
dead.
out.
Normally it would be, with these basic energies attached,
Yeah.
it would be 40 damage, the active would be burned, and I get to shuffle one of the energies attached into your deck. But because it deals 40 damage and he's weak to psychic, it doesn't
I
matter.
can't even be mad. I just like, what a strategy this is being put together.
It's just a bunch of energy
What?
denial, and yeah.
All
Miracle
right.
Spheres, baby.
My God. And that's a one-time use?
Yes. It's not
What's
good,
going on?
but I love it.
Okay. I'm gonna put the Cleffa into active.
I hate that it's one-time use. Like,
Oh, I hate it so. I love Miracle Spheres as a concept, but they have so many restrictions on them.
Alright.
And it gets discarded regardless of whether you use the attack or not. It's not like a strength charm where it's only when it deals damage. It's at the end of the turn, regardless. You can't bank it early on or anything.
I will attach metal energy to Cleffa and Eek,
You got it.
and then pass turn.
This isn't fair. Gust of wind up Alakazam.
And now Alakazam, bring him back in.
Oh, I'm gonna item finder for Miracle Sphere Beta and do the same thing that I did last turn.
Okay. But now he actually get to read the text of it.
No, it's 40 base and he's weak to psychic.
Oh, and it's dead. Okay. And then Alakazam's out. Alright. So this goes out. So now I can't get him trapped anymore. I'll put Cleffa back in. Alright, my go?
Yep.
You item finder to reuse the attack. Alright, I'll evolve into Alakazam here.
Rats.
I'm almost now questioning if I even want to be doing that.
Alakazam is really good in the right situation, but I just don't think that charts are on cards that are putting in necessary to make him good.
I didn't even know. But it's like I can't look it up because my phone's being used for the stream. So I was like, this has got to be expensive, but I don't know how much.
I will
Oh, yeah,
attach
that Charizard.
Psychic Energy to Chansey.
Okay,
That's pretty good.
still pretty good.
No, that's for sure.
I'll attach Gold Berry to Chansey. I will pass turn.
Ah, Your
Would
hand is
be
that good, eh?
Yeah.
I think I'll retreat back to Golduck. Bounce this water back to hand, attach it to Golduck, and use its first attack, which is
Doing 40.
it's guaranteed 40.
But I have to flip for
I have to,
baby football.
yeah, I have to flip for baby, and then I have to flip again because if I get a tails, I have to discard all energies attached to Golduck.
Okay. So we'll start with the baby flip.
Yep. So heads, it goes through. Leva is knocked out regardless. And it's a free flip.
Yeah.
Tails, I discard for both of these.
Okay, so Clef is out. And then I'm moving Chansey into active.
Small victories.
I'll attach a 4th psychic onto Chansey. Bench of Chansey.
Exactly, yep.
I will double edge to knock out.
Yep. And you just go to 40 because you pop a Goldberry?
Yeah, I'm gonna pop the Goldberry.
No, not as a provider.
Oh, no, I don't even
still get the
fire
money.
either, but yeah.
And then I'll take
It
a
is,
plus.
yeah. I feel like it's tiny.
Cool.
There you go.
We can separate what's mine from his, and I can just bring mine at least.
Yeah,
To
again,
get
it's
a
no
good look
pressure.
at it.
If he has an interest in having it, something
Alright.
that's very, we just want to give you the right information.
Okay.
Hey, we've never had a Friday?
Exactly.
Thanks again.
Thanks again, Eric. Have a great day.
What's that, Travis?
We never had a price on the place recently yesterday.
Oh.
Right. I'm gonna item finder.
Okay.
To get back.
Give Cleffa the device.
Yeah.
Fear me.
Unfortunately, it has to be a water type, or a fire type, or a psychic type, which Cleffa isn't. No, I'm gonna get back Fisherman and use it to get back the energies I just.
Is Fisherman basic energy?
Just basic energies. The question is what I would do after that. I think we'll put a water down here, then retreat here, and eek, and that's your turn.
And then same thing for the final one as well. That one should be. How much did inventory? Good question.
Okay. I'm gonna attach a warp energy on my bench. I'm gonna damage swap to move. I'll do 2 and 2, I guess.
Cool.
Can I? Because I can do as often as I like, right? I can just do it in any combination of all that. And I'm gonna flip for double edge on the Cleffa. So evens for heads. Okay.
Yep, Cleffa
Take that.
is gone.
Okay, so we'll go up to 80 and then take a prize.
SP.
Okay.
Put a something. Put a psychic on Mewtwo. And then use damage blast.
Okay.
Which
So-
is it's 30 base,
Mhm.
which gets nullified by resistance.
Okay.
Then I flip a number of coins equal to the number of damage counters on Chansey.
Oh, wait, okay.
And for each heads, it does 10 more damage.
So you're flipping
I had a
eight-
better move here, but I wanted to do this on stream.
So
I flipped 8 coins.
and
yeah.
you need to get 4
So
of them.
evens his heads, and yeah.
So
So
you
on,
need
on
to-
average,
on
Chansey
average,
is gone.
That's hilarious.
God, this is even correct.
There's a couple generations.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Yes, we have enough.
That is
We have
more
5
than
heads.
enough.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So you take 1 prize card. I'll move Chansey into active here. And then I'll draw.
Anything else you guys are curious about?
Okay.
Anything else you're
I'm
interested
gonna
in?
attach DCE to Chansey. I'm gonna
Hey, Travis? Can I quickly see the
damage swap off Chansey, right? Because
Yeah.
that's this thing's
Like I said,
this
Alakazam is
thing's
very good.
Alakazam's knocked out anyway. If
yeah.
he ends up in the active, so I'd rather get Chansey off. And then I'll play don't want to. Okay, I'll play Scunch. So I flip for damage prevention, and it doesn't go through.
Okay.
Alright, you go.
It's probably. You might be. I don't know if it'll be in here, but you might. If you check
Chansey has that
later,
obnoxious resistance to
Yeah,
psychic.
Chansey's also crazy.
Yeah, Chansey is very good, and it's even better if you have the metal energies for it.
Yes.
I don't know if Eric went through the motions on like the synergies.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Chansey
yeah.
has.
So I know the interaction. It just didn't pan out this game.
What do I do here? Yikes. I guess that's me. I'm gonna play another Miracle Sphere.
That's the same attack?
Sorry?
It's the same attack as
Yeah,
before?
it's the same as attack. We can actually go through the motions of it now.
Okay.
So it's 40, which is going to get reduced to 10 because you have a resistance to psychic.
Right.
Chansey is burned.
Right.
And I choose an energy attached to Chansey, and that gets shuffled into your deck.
Okay.
So I'm going to shuffle the DCE in, and Chansey will have 10 damage marked on it, and it will also be burned.
And burned is 20 damage?
Between turns, you flip a coin. On tails, she takes 20 damage.
Okay.
And then Miracle Sphere will go to the yard.
Because it might be relevant, you are welcome to cut my now very small
You're
deck as a
fine.
DC. Okay. So now between turns. Oh, wait, I have. Oh, it's not double sided. Okay, pretend this is burned. So I'll flip
Yeah. 10.
So I
she
go
takes
to
20 more.
30, and then I draw.
Yeah.
That's not helpful. Oh, wait. It could be helpful. Okay, I'm going to play Pokemon Fan Club.
You got it.
And it says up to 2, which is important.
Yes.
So I'm going to look
For
at the
decking out
I'm going to look at the last cards in my deck.
So either what you need is there, or it's prized.
Okay. All right. So now I know exactly what I have coming up, essentially, and I'm going to shuffle these 4 cards. It's gonna be quite the climactic finish. You're welcome to cut.
You're good.
Okay. I'm gonna attach energy here.
You attach.
You would have won if you had a gust already, so I'm going to move the 3 to my Alakazam because of your attack.
Yep.
I will pass turn.
Flip for burn.
I do flip for burn.
Yeah, there's some crazy stuff in there you might want to put in the safe. But
Burn's going to be intensely relevant.
Crazy that burn is like potentially 20 damage between turns. Or before passing back, rather.
Let's see what we can get with this. And a computer search, discarding a Cleffa and a Smoochum.
Okay.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, he's back.
The last Miracle Sphere.
Okay.
Hold these for you.
Yeah.
I took 4 also. So this card is interesting.
You're right, I don't have another Gust. I think that's underprized, or I burned through it already. Either way, I'm going to attach to Psyduck, and then use Miracle Spheres to attack. Freezing
So it
Force.
deals another.
It deals another 10.
And you
He's
just
still
burn
burned,
energy.
and I'm going to shuffle the Warp Energy back into your deck.
Yeah, it's a shuffle.
Yes.
Okay.
I like that it still functions off of just 1 energy. It's the whole.
And then it's your turn.
Is that change up?
Well, you flip for then it's your turn.
I was going to tell you about it before, yeah. So.
No. Go to
50.
50. Alright, I'm going to play Healing Field into the stadium. Once during each player's turn, he or she may flip a coin if heads that player removes 2 damage from his or her active. So I'll flip. Good.
She goes back to 30?
Yeah,
Yep.
go back. It's helpful.
Right, so.
I look.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't think I did.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think when I last looked at it.
Or if you have to put Rambo on.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And again, like if you had to trade that for being weak.
Alright, well.
But this seems fine. Yeah.
If you had a Gust, you would have won. So I'm going to play Cleffa,
What about the middle? The middle
Igglybuff,
stage is-
and Cleffa,
You
and
got it.
give them all 1 damage to spread the love.
You'll love to see it.
And then I will have to
It's tech against the
pass
snatch
turn.
scissor.
I'll pass turn and I'll roll between turns for burn. And I don't get burned damage.
Don't get burned in? That's relevant.
Well, I rolled heads like 3 times in a row. Right? So.
Damn, it means I can't do shenanigans with this. Play that. Am I going to put a psychic on Golduck? Am I going to put a psychic on Golduck? That's a good question. Yeah, I'm going to put a psychic on Golduck. We'll retreat. Try to use Golduck's attack. Energy removal. Yeah. A lot. Mewtwo doesn't. Vaporeon doesn't. And I guess Golduck doesn't anymore either. But yes. Tails. Nothing happens. Your turn.
There's such a slim possibility of making it, but there's technically still a roll as it does. Alright, I take burn damage. I
I'm
draw.
really surprised by my dark process. I can't really figure out what I want to do, and I think it's
not a May ability.
great.
Oh, that doesn't matter. Wait, that's fine. Can you retreat multiple times in a turn if you pay costs?
You can.
Alright.
I definitely didn't have
Oh
my
wait,
copy,
okay.
like, stacked for, like, the
I'll roll for Healing Field.
Yes. You got it.
Some cards are still
Okay, this is actually really cute. I'll play Warp Energy to put Cleffa in, curing the burn.
Yes, and then you'll retreat
Back
to
into Chansey. Back in action, no longer burned. And I can play Stench now, so I will do that. And it doesn't work. I don't roll this many turns anymore.
bounce this psychic back to my hand.
There's a lot of weird rules interactions.
Play a water
those
on
two
Golduck.
cards. I'm not sure we have the right answers, so we have to figure that out at some point.
Boy.
Essentially, like, can you put?
That's not correct, actually. I apologize.
Can you eat the whole nuke and put like?
I'm gonna put a water on it.
It's not. It's just.
I think you look like someone I know.
Then we'll flip for Golduck's attack.
For the wait, for the energy?
Yeah,
attack?
Well, it's the only attack that I can afford. Right?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But it's a hit, so I'm gonna discard the psychic energy.
And it's a discard, it's not a shuffle.
Yes, it is a discard effect.
Which one was the shuffle one?
That was a Miracle Sphere. Sorry, there are 3 distinct energy removal effects in this deck, and they all discarded, quote unquote, in a different way.
Okay. Well, I think that.
Determination was that like the power checks all at once and marks damage.
Yeah, I think the attack isn't what's damaging the Rhino, it's the Poké Power that's damaging the
Yeah, that was the
Rhino just prevents damage being on the bench, and the Poké Power puts damage
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
really out of energy with everything.
Jeez.
So,
There was something.
let's do it in the fun way. I'll pay off to retreat, put Cleffa in the active, attach the DC to Cleffa, eek, to shuffle, draw the rest, pass it back.
I will draw a card and then pass back to you.
Well played. That, look, I know there's definitely better things I could pilot it, and I got to learn a lot of lessons with, discarding resources, but the way that came together was so wild as the game unfolded that I'm not even mad.
It's like every single subsequent card is not something that you would expect on a first pass through. Yeah.
That was really cool. Thank you very much.
No, yeah, thank you
was
for
a
the
fun
games.
game.
That is a... Yeah, Damage Swap is a weird deck. It's intuitive once you get down the play patterns, but learning those out of pocket is...
Yeah, but like I appreciate that I can see so many play lines. There's a lot of times I'm holding like a computer search an item.
Part of that is part of that is the
things.
format. Part of it is also just the play style. Eric's the one who built that dex, and that's the sort of thing that he loves.
Oh yeah, I love that you have the tinkering and the ability. Like there's
Exactly.
I can see the paths. I don't know the best ones.
If you want to borrow a deck one of these weekends, I have a couple that are in a very similar vein. There's the Frogs deck that I mentioned earlier with like Politoed and everything like that, and then I also have a light Dragonite deck. It's a mono colorless deck.